a Dredfunn original production. Please sit back and enjoy.
Hey guys, Dredfunn here with another one of my video uploads. Recently I've been blessed with having a lot of people contact me, local folks as well as people that I only know online from other parts of the country and other countries in general. And they commissioned me to do work. This one was one that was close, near and dear to my heart. For those of you that know, I've had a difficult time throughout my life with behavioral issues, we'll say. You know, whether that's some sort of PTSD, ADHD, I don't know. I've never really been down with the label of it, but it's something that I've learned to deal with. And when I was really young and I was kind of figuring this out, that I didn't see or view things normally, or not normally, let me just say like the way the common majority. It was depressing, and there was a teacher that reached out and made me feel like it was okay, that you're going to be fine, you're going to find your way, you're not that abnormal. In fact, you're as normal as a lot of other people. You know, we're like those snowflakes, you know what I mean? No two are alike. We're all different. So this person contacted me, a teacher from my past, and wanted me to do the Beatles, the original members of the Beatles from back when they were the Mop Top Quartet, or whatever you want to call them. And she wanted it in a 4-pack. These are all originals, 8.5 by 11, and it was a gift for somebody that she cared about. And I was honored. So set about going to work on this, and boy oh boy, this was harder than Metallica, because one of the big problems I have is I have to find these images online, and older images of older musicians and older actors, sometimes it's difficult because those pictures are taken at a time when we don't have digital photography, and I don't always get a really high resolution version. So with this one, just like with the Metallica ones, I had to draw upon several different images. One is my main source, but in certain areas where I couldn't tell what I was doing, I had to pull on other ones. So my first subject is Paul McCartney, the bass player for Beatles. And as a side note, I decided I would listen to the Beatles as I did most of this, or actually all of it. So I found a lot of Paul-inspired Beatles music, and I had it going on in the background as I started drawing these images. Again, I wanted each of these to match one another, so they're taken from different sources. So they're headshots, but not headshots that were all taken by the same camera, by the same person, or at the same time. I think some of them are, but either way, I had to soften them. I wanted them to look good together, not just look good on their own. They'll also look good on their own, but I wanted them to look good together. So once I had the measurements down and I knew where Paul's really, he has an odd placement in his eyes, and there's a bit of off symmetry, we'll say that. I've drawn a lot of faces, and some people, it's real easy, you know, the eye measurement is the same on both sides. Ears, nose, nostril, mouth, it's all the same. Others, it's almost like they don't match. There would be a slight off, like when I did Wayne Gretzky's nose, the fact that he has a large nose. My wife, for instance, it looks like somebody has split her in half. Her eyebrows don't match up. They're not symmetrical. They all look beautiful and where they should be, but it's just when you're drawing it, it's not symmetrical. It's not the equal half. I've also learned that, you know, a lot of people aren't. There are those subtle differences, and that in itself, finding that in each one of these images and trying to represent or reproduce that for you folks to see helps make these, I find, these images pop off the page and look so much real. So this is the Paul McCartney of the original Beatles, back when they were in the 60s. I'll be uploading the rest of them throughout. I know the person that got them, really enjoyed them, and this was a blast to do. Hope you guys liked. Don't forget to subscribe. Dredfunn out.
This has been a Dredfunn.com production. Thanks for watching.